Hello and welcome to InstaClass by Amity Online. My name is Sarthak. I work for radio. I've been working for radio since the last century. 1999 is when I started my radio journey. And talking of radio, since this is a 5-minute InstaClass, brevity, of course, is the soul of radio, because every second counts. In radio, you have to make every second count. As someone told me when I started doing radio, on television, second is breathing space. On radio, it is a lifetime. Radio, you can't be quiet for a second. You have to fill every second that you have with information that will keep someone interested. Radio also makes no demands on you. That's the beauty of radio. The fact that it appeals to only one sense, which is your listening sense. That's the only thing that's engaged. So it makes no demands on you. You can keep doing 6 things together, and radio will make no demand of you. You can listen to only radio, and radios will still be happy. So one of the most intimate of media is what it is. And of course, the important thing to remember about radio is that what it promotes is one. That's important to remember. Radio is all about unity of thought, of action, and of ideas. Because radio is appealing only to one sense, repetition becomes extremely important, because if you're only listening, you tend to miss out on a lot of things, which is why the idea that you want to underline on radio needs to be one: unity of idea. Focus is extremely important on radio, because if you talk about too many things in too many ways, people tend to lose interest, because there's no visual to aid what you're saying. It's only words and it's only audio sound. So that's why I think the biggest learning from radio is the fact that you need to think of one thought per sentence. That's important. Think of what you need to say. Put out the pointers. You can, of course, keep pogo sticking topics if you'd like. That's not a problem at all. But I think what's important is the fact that you need to have that one idea that you need to focus on. And I think that's one of the biggest learnings that you can get from radio, to focus on an idea, how to build it. Of course, there are many, many things in today's day and age. It's extremely easy to lose focus when you start with an idea and then suddenly Wikipedia or Google asks you, did you mean this? Or you might also be interested in, and there, your original thought is gone. But on radio, if the original thought is gone, so is the audience. So it's extremely important to remember that. It's also extremely important to remember that mistakes are okay. It's okay to fail occasionally. People will tell you that radio is all about sitting down and talking non-stop. It isn't. It is actually about thinking about what someone who's listening will care about. That one person, as I said, unity of thought and unity of action, the action of appealing to that one person, because no matter how many people are listening to you on radio, it is only one individual that you're talking to. So be it 5,000, 5 lakh or 5 million people that you're talking to, you will always be talking to 5,000, 5 lakh or 5 million individuals. And that is why it's extremely important to be that passenger in the side seat of the car, in the passenger seat of the car, and that is what will get you vibing. So if there is a learning that needs to be taken from radio, it is about unity. It is about holding on to that one thought and knowing how to build it. It is about making that one thought appeal to one person, so that you are all on that one medium that gives you the feeling of togetherness. And that's what radio is: the intimacy of the listener and the broadcaster coming together through that one idea per link. That's what it is, and that's something that you need to remember. Also, it's okay to stammer, it's okay to stumble, because that's how we talk in real life. It's not what you have; it's what you do with it. If you have a mistake, how you deal with it is extremely important. And that, I think, is my 5 minutes, if my clock is right. There's a question: what is more important for an RJ, good voice or creativity? Creativity, for sure. A good voice, of course, will hold your attention only to an extent. It is It is how creatively uh, it is what you're saying and how creatively you're saying it that is more important than the vocal cords that are saying them. So yeah, creativity any day over a good voice. A good voice can be made, can be modulated. There's enough technology now, but an idea, that is important to know. Um, any other questions? Please feel free. Uh, that's it for the InstaClass. Actually, remember, one is important. One person, one thought, one idea. That's extremely, extremely important, and that's what it is. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, the InstaClass is now concluded. I'm still open for questions if you like. And then we can, of course, conclude the class. It is short, sweet, and hopefully a little helpful. That's important as well. But thank you for joining. Thank you for listening, and have yourselves a great time.